Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to create and launch your first survey in Zoho Survey. So first things first, you need to log into your Zoho Survey account. Then next you're going to click this plus icon or this create survey button. Then you can add your survey name. So that's we're going to create a CSAT survey. You can select our category here, customer satisfaction, then click create. Then here we can uh, add uh, uh, different types of questions. So we have multiple choice, you have one answer, and we have multiple choice, many answer. Then we have also drop down with one answer, drop down, many answer. And there's also image selection, we have rating scale, star rating, NPS, slider scale, and so on. There's actually a lot more. So let's try creating a system survey. So first things first, we want to add a multiple choice but one answer. So we have here going to question is how are you satisfied with the product or service? We can add the answer, the choices. We can add satisfied there. Just uh, like that. We can add it another if you want. Then we can just delete it. Click save. Then we can also add a rating scale. Yeah, and let's try adding rating scale. We can ask a question like how likely are you going to recommend us to your friend or colleague. We can choose the type of scale. It can be a weighted scale or it can be a Likert scale. Then you can represent it to number, smiley, this, or number is fine. So from 1 to 10, yeah, save. You can add labels. So from 1 to not, and then the 10 to recommend. Click save, but that's optional. Then we can add oh, let's look for here. Here we can add a long answer. Basically, this is a comment box. So you can ask like so they can have a free text that. Then we can also add another long answer. So what can we improve? Save. Then we can add another multiple choice. Then we can it's like that. Then another one. Let's add another one. Oh, sorry. Forgot to add the question. Let's add another one. There. Then yeah, that's it. Now that we have our questions, You can add we can add a survey logo. Then we can add a specific title. We can rename this, like I say, or we can use our name. Then we can add themes if you want. We can customize this. You can add it. We can select different color scheme. Then the font, we can change the font. Then we can add the form opacity, and we can also add rounded corners, form shadows, and so you can check the background. You can change the header, the body, footer, and then specific language or style. So yeah, then click apply and save. It's simple. Back. So now that we're done with themes, you can do the hub. So if you have set an integration to other Zoho apps and other third-party apps, you can integrate them so that you can synchronize your uh, data from Zoho Survey to your, for example, Zoho CRM as well as Zoho Tests. Then next we can launch. Here we can just click this button so we can publish our survey. There, your survey has been published. Now we can send and distribute this via email, or if you want, we can uh, get this. Just need to click this access, and then we can send this link. So, let's see our survey. So if we click on access this survey, we will be opening a new tab for the survey. It's just waiting to load. So if you see the survey title is CSAT. Now here we have our questions. So you can just select. Yeah, free text. Talking about, then submit the rest. Then click submit. There. So if we go back, there's also option to a QR code. You can just download it and let them scan the QR. So there's email distribution, SMS, and campaign. Usually this would work if you have integration to that. So yeah, so that's how you create a simple survey in Zoho Survey as well as launch it. Hi, in this video I'm going to show you guys or how to get to the Zoho Survey dashboards. What are the key features that you will be find in the dashboards. So to access the Zoho Service dashboard is to just need to select the dashboard you want to view. So if you have multiple dashboard, you can um, select them. So each dashboard is specific to the survey. It's not a global that would track all of them, but um, you need to click on the survey. Then here under summary, you have access to uh, the the summary response, how many response. You can see the volume each day, the questions, and overall. Then you have the link to your Zoho survey. Then you can select reports. Here you can select by day. It would redirect you to the reports. Let's go back to summary. Then here you can edit your survey as well as the settings. Have you survey? What else? So you can add, you can edit your team. Then you can preview your survey. You can see the latest response, and then when was it published. Then you can see the number of visits and the total responses. You can see the report summary of the CSAT survey. You can see I just have one individual answered and visit my survey. Uh, And aside from summary of responses, you have individual responses. So you can select a preview, so you can, if you want to show the answers and so on. You can also add filters if you want. If you want to filter only the complete responses or just today's response, it's also available. So yeah. So let's go back to our summary. Yeah. So that's I think you don't have much. You can view if it's active, the CSAT. I mean the surveys if it's active. Then next we're going to go to the builders. Here we can edit um, our survey. We can add another question if you like. Yes, it will automatically save. Then we have reports here. We can have the summary report. Then we can filter it, and then we can create custom reports if we want. You can also create a cross tab report, then a trend report. So here you have by week, by day, by week, by month, or by quarter, or you should also create a custom trend report. And yes, also each report can have individual response and then summary response. You can create a schedule report, and also you can share this report. You can also export and as well as print the report survey. Cancel that. And then lastly is the audit log. So you can track all the activities associated with the survey. So here you can see Juan de la Cruz created a survey. Uh, he also applied a custom theme and then also published the survey. And then at 9:35 we have a new response created from an anonymous user. Yeah, so that's how you navigate the Zoho Survey dashboard. Hi, in this video I'm going to show you guys how we can use skip logic in Zoho Survey. So to use the skip logic, we need to access the survey. So I have here a CSAT survey. Just need to click on that. Then go to builders. So this how the skip logic works is if you have a question here and if that question matches the condition, depending on what page you want to skip, let's say for the second page. So if the rating here is excellent, we want to skip the page 2 and directly go to the third page. And if it's the same with if it's poor, we'll skip the second page and move on to the third page. This uh, to do that, of course you need multiple pages, but if you only have one page, the skip logic would not work. How do we do it? So first things first, you need to click on the logic, select this page skip logic. So I have here already have, so let me remove this so we can create a new so here we can go the next page. to the third page. I'm sorry. Default. So the first thing first is you need to add the condition. So let's say on the last one, if it's equal to excellent, skip to page 3. Oh, sorry. Yeah, skip to page 3, and then we can actually survey end and click save. Then let's go ahead and launch it. Access our survey. So if we don't select it, so let's say we don't select it, it would end the survey as we have set up. That's what we set up here. So after the page 1, it will directly go to obstacle. But by default, let's put it on default. So let's launch it again. So if we click next, So yeah, so regardless of our since in the logic, the default flow will continue if no match the conditions. But since our default flow is go to the next page, we have here the page 1, then it will go to page 2 and page 3. So what if the first page meet the condition, which is the question here? How do we read? How would you rate the support received? If it's excellent, it should skip this page, and it should move on to this page. So that's our expected result. So let's go ahead and launch this here. So bam, that, and here. So if we select excellent, it should skip the second page and move on to the third page. So click next. See, so you can see it skipped the second page and directly go to the third page. Then let's go back previously. If we select good, since in our condition we use excellent, if we click this, it should go to the second page. Here, the second page, then the third page. So yeah, so that's how you use the skip logic in Zoho Survey. This can work on sorry, that it would work on the second page, I think, as well as the third page. So any page it would work. Hi, in this video I'm going to show you guys how we can use the answer logic in Zoho Survey. So first thing first, let's create a fresh Zoho Survey. Here you just need, let me just name this on our topic. It can be any categories they create. So here we can have a multiple choice questions. So we just look for a question that I can use. So here, so I have here a yes or no question. Can change this on the lower side. Also, let's change the font size. Okay, then we can add the question here. Yeah. Next, we're going to add another question. So what we're going to do is that if it's yes, it should show a comment box or a long answer. Here, you can write it like that. this, then save. But if it's not, we can just skip this one. So what we're going to do is just click on this action, or you can just click on the question, then add the display logic. Sorry, on the second page. So we're going to on our condition answer here. You just need to click that, then click on display logic. So we're going to display this question if a certain condition is met. So our condition is this one, the first question here. If it's equal to yes, it will display this second question. Then let's launch it. Here, let's access our survey. So I have here our answer logic. So if I click no, the second question would not appear. But if I select yes, since the condition is met, the second question. This works same with also with other question types. It's not just this one. Any question type would work. So yeah, so that's how you use the answer logic. Sorry, it's a display logic in Zoho Survey. Hi, in this video I'm going to show you guys how we can use the answer display logic. So what it is basically depending on the first question, the answers would change. It's more or less like a dynamic um, uh, choices. So let's add multiple choices. Let's just name this. Then we can add a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then click save. So I have here 6 answer choices. So if yes, we want to display 1, 3, and 6. And if no, it'll display 2, 4, 2, 3, no, sorry, 2, 4. Was it correct? No, if yes, we notice 1, 1, 3, 5. Yeah, 1, 3, 5, sorry. So if yes, we're going to display 1, 3, 5. And if no, we're going to display 2, 4, and 6. So let's try writing that down. So that 1, if yes, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 5. No, we'll display 2, 4, and 6. So we're going to just should I close it? So you should uh, select this answer display logic. So let's add the logic. So display if the certain condition. So here we're going to select the choices. So we're going to select 1, 3, and 5. So we're going to add if the here if yes, it's going to display 1, 3, and 5. And we're going to add another logic that 2, 4, and 6 if it's no. Save. Then let's try launch accessing our survey. So I have here our survey. So if we click yes, it will display 1, 3, and 5. And if we select no, it will display 2, 4, and 6. Yeah. So yeah, so that's it. That's how you use the answer display. Hi, in this video we're going to talk about the unanimous and track responses in Zoho Survey. Track responses basically means that we can view the responses or the answers of the individual, and the unanimous responses, meaning that we cannot identify a certain individual's answer in our survey. So I have here two similar survey, but the first one is a track, and then the second one is unanimous. So to create a track response, all you need to do is that there are two ways you can do this. You can create a track response. Let me just open this up. Here, just need to edit. First is you can add your field here. Like you can ask the customer the first name and last name. You can also add like emails and so on, like that. Then you can identify the user's answer by using this data. The other one is, let me remove this, is in the launch. We have here other restriction. Here in the restriction, you can enable this: collect email address, phone number, first name, and other contact variables. You can also check this if you want. Just need to click save. Now you get a track response. So when a user responds to our survey, let me go and see an example here. So you can see here, you can know the email address. So if you open this, if you go back here, as you can see, in this email address, I can view his response. So here, so I can identify who answered, who provided these answers in the survey. Unlike the unanimous response, if you view this, let's look for the response in the same individual response. See, as you can see, we can't identify who is the person who sent us this answer. Unlike the first one, I can show you a better one. Yeah. So as you can see, we cannot identify who the answered the question. So yeah, so that's basically it. So if you want to have an unresponse, I mean unanimous response, you just need to edit your survey and add a restriction here. Just disable this collect personal information checklist, then click save. So once you send this via email, here you can see I sent one via email the recipients. Though you can see the recipients, but you cannot check what the recipient's response to your um, survey. So unlike if you go back to the track survey, if you go back to the email distribution, to view the recipient, so you can see these emails the recipient, and we can view his or her response. So yeah, if you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And for more how-to videos, click on the notification bell button. Thank you.